So my name is Cassius Tae. I'm a rap artist from the city. I grew up mainly like 91st and East End off Stony. I also grew up in Dalton. So I've always been like South, basically like my whole life, you know what I'm saying? So those like my two areas of my stomping grounds. And so the reason why I got into music was honestly like, I remember my mom, she was always like super in love with hip hop. And so she would always have me like study different artists. But aside from that, I remember like just on my block, everybody was always into something. Like it's either you was like playing football, you was fighting, or you was like hooping, you know what I'm saying? So one day, niggas was outside like, damn, like, what if we started rapping? You know what I'm saying? My brother, he was like the first one to kick it off in a rap group. And I was kind of shy. I ain't want to rap in front of people. And I was like, the first time I rapped in front of somebody, that reaction, I got like addicted to it. And I was probably like 7, 8 years old and just been rapping ever since, for real. I think like my initial reaction was honestly just proud of myself, but more so proud to be amongst like other artists that I respect, artists that I know. I think also proud to be a part of like, a watch list that I feel like is right, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of times it could be like a popularity contest, which is in a sense valid, you know what I'm saying? But also invalid if you look at like the other things the artists are doing. Like, are you in your community? Are you actually putting out the music? Is your music substantial to others? Is your brand like, you know what I'm saying, like at a high value quality where people can follow the movement that you got? And I feel like everybody that I've seen on the list, it was like, damn, like, everybody has that. The way that I stay true to my artistic vision while appealing to a wider audience is understanding like my audience doesn't have to be everybody. So it's just like you cater to who your audience is for, you know what I'm saying? It's like the same people who got the streets not gonna get the same people who got the backpackers, but you will have somebody like me who is trying to be like a in-between, you know what I'm saying? You may have the people who not in the streets, but people who not necessarily backpack, but they just cool as hell, you know what I'm saying? They like to be fly, you know what I'm saying? They like to be around pretty women. They like to, you know what I'm saying, have a high self-esteem, go after their goals and their desires. Like, that's where a person like me fit in. So I just find those people and we align. I think my biggest message with me having my brand, Moments in Desire, the overall message of everything that I do, whether it's music, art, fashion, modeling, whatever the case is, like every moment you desire will be yours. I don't really like that, like a lot of times it feels like we have to be in a box to be to like make it, to like show people this is what you do first and then you cross over. It's just like, nah, any moment that you desire will be yours. You can have it all and more. So that's my message for real. If I could change one thing about the industry, I would change the fact that we push so much, we push a certain type of music up front, you know what I'm saying? I think like less about how it reacts to the Black community, but more so about how other communities outside of the Black community see us. So it's like if you see a lot of music that's primarily drug related, violence related, sex related, it makes other people think, well, if they like it, we might as well make other things like that. Let's make movies like that. Let's make clothing like that. Let's spill into every form of industry that'll like feed their mind, because we feel like that's what they like, even down to the food, even down to how we position businesses in their neighborhoods. Like, I would change that, just the way of like people who are up front, allowing other types of acts to be in the scene. This may be bold, I mean, this may be in general, but I think like ambitious, you know what I'm saying? Because I think like everything that I do is with like the intent of, I can do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that can stop me. I think like a lot of it has to do with me being a Capricorn. I think having that spirit of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could do anything that I put my mind to. So that has allowed me to try so many different things in creativity and primarily in rap music.